Hamana, 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 hamana.
This can't be done. Just have to go deep enough. Inception.
I'm sorry if my enthusiasm isn't as high as my other reviews, but I am both utterly shell-shocked and tired as shit. Now, the movie I just witnessed is unlike anything that I've ever seen, and it just evokes, every nuance, every possibility that filmmaking has to offer. It challenges the audience, and for some, that might be too much for your average blockbuster. But for someone looking for a deeper meaning of film, this has it. It has emotional concepts so deep and rich that you're almost instantly involved in caring about each one of these characters. And then there are some of the best action scenes that I've ever seen. Everything in this movie is so incredibly well directed. Even small scenes of dialogue have a feeling of intensity and rush to them. And not in a bad way at all. It actually helps the pacing of the film. The pacing of the film is extremely fast, so it doesn't sit there and spoon feed you the answers to all the questions that they evoke in your mind. It simply just moves forward and It simply just moves forward and lets you decide them as you go along. This is easily one of the best used casts I've seen in a long time, because every single person just brings their A game, even if they have the smallest role. Like Michael Caine, I thought he was criminally underused. It's definitely not a flaw for the movie, because there's really no other points he could be in this movie. But yes, even he, for the small roles he just gives his all. Leonardo DiCaprio has one of his best roles with definitely one of his most interesting. Leonardo DiCaprio has one of his best roles with easily one of his most intricate characters. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt continues to prove himself as a versatile actor. I was slightly worried about Ellen Page, because I know she's a good actor, but I thought she would be rather one note because of some of her performances, but she definitely proves herself here. And Tom Hardy, who I don't know all that well, makes me want to watch a lot of his other movies, because he is ultimate badass. Cillian Murphy, I'm not quite sure, is awesome in this movie. Now, in The Dark Knight and Batman Begins, Batman Begins was definitely his big role, but I mean, his character was very good, and his performance in that was fantastic. Now, this is completely different from that character, which shows me that he is also a versatile actor, and he has a great performance here. Dileep is definitely one of the strong parts of the supporting cast. Tom Berenger, I have not seen him in a movie in a long time, and he is great. And then we have Marion Cotillard. And I don't think, words can describe the essence of her performance in this movie. I think it's something that can be said a lot with modern cinema versus old cinema. It's because, there's a difference between epic filmmaking and then great filmmaking. Because there's a lot of movies today that are on a larger scale, but yet movies on a much, much smaller scale are just better made and overall better movies. Now, this breaks down that barrier, because it is epic filmmaking, but it is also great filmmaking. It's extremely complicated, but as the movie goes on, I can continue to understand it. But I mean, anybody who just puts any of their attention in this movie, just fully focuses on it, then you will understand it, and you'll be fine. Honestly, you could be talking about this movie for hours and hours on end, and still not reach a conclusion. The action is also amazing, and it's never there just to be action. It's very intricate and important to the storyline, so it's never built into it, it's built with it. This is a movie that you'll definitely need to see again, but it's a movie that you'll want to see more beyond that. We rarely get movies like this anymore, and it seems like Chris Nolan has been providing the majority of them over the past decade. Talk about this movie enough. I'm probably going to have to do another review of this movie, because like a movie with The Dark Knight, another one of Chris Nolan's movies, that's why I'm using it as comparison, is that I didn't truly appreciate it as much as when I first saw it. It needed more time to think about it, and multiple viewings. And then I think I truly can appreciate the movie. The same thing with this. I do need to see it again, and I just need to think about it. I love film that hours after you leave the theater, you can still be thinking about it. Not just because you're confused, because you were just so entranced. I have never, in a theater, been so entranced in a movie, been so involved and intrigued. I was shaking in the back of my seat, my heart was pounding. I was freaking out. I was flipping out. I could not take the intensity at times. Some things are just so emotionally wrought. It's fantastic. I know I say fantastic a lot. Christ! Perfection through imperfection. And while that will seem to lead you through a big circle, if you think about it, the less you understand. And that's pretty much the point of saying it in itself. The dreams in this movie, it is layered and rich and just full of things to look for and love and just see different aspects. And the visuals just enhance it. It never at one second seems at all gimmicky. It is just so perfectly done. It's never over CGI. It is just so beautiful to look at. Some of the set pieces are just amazing, and the way they twist them in dreams. And the editing, you know, it is so cerebral. It will be stuck in your head for months to come. I need to collect my thoughts, so I will this is among the best movies I've ever seen. I can't even begin to rank it, but I just know that I will never see a movie in a very long time that is as good as this. So I give this movie a 10 out of 10. My full recommendation, just please, for the love of John, see this movie. I gotta test something. Oh, thank God. You'll get that later. And just to see the full potential of cinema set before like filmmakers like Alfred Hitchcock 50 years ago, and now with the advantage of action and all the blockbuster effects you can do masterfully combined with just good filmmaking in general and all the things that we've known so long. And it's great to see Chris Nolan discover something like that.
Alright dude, I just gotta take a shit.
I pretty much remained calm this entire review. This is my most anticipated movie ever. So I was trying to... People should really be careful when pronouncing this movie, because if you accidentally say Inception, they could get the wrong idea, because then maybe it's just the epic story of a man invading the dreams of his wife, only to discover that her big secret is that he's her brother.